I stood at the edge of the cemetery, the rain streaking my black dress, soaking into my hair. My father's coffin lay in front of us, heavy, silent, final. Behind me, the laughter started, sharp, cruel. "Poor Olivia," my aunt said, her lips curling, still trying to act like she matters. My uncle smirked, tipping his hat. "Her father died a crook with nothing." My cousins whispered about my shoes, my tears, my pitiful family. Even my mother, pale and distant, said nothing. I let it happen. I let the words sink in. I let them think they'd won. Then the black SUVs pulled up, 3 of them, slick and commanding. Men in suits stepped out, bowed. "Miss Olivia," they said, "the dawn is waiting." I didn't flinch. I had waited for this moment longer than anyone could imagine. I remember when I first met my uncle's family. I was 14, awkward, hopeful. They welcomed me with smiles, dinners, fake warmth. My father trusted them. I trusted them. I thought we were family. But the betrayal came quietly, like water eroding stone. The whispers, the small dismissals, the judgmental eyes, they piled up. I ignored them, believed in loyalty, in family. Until I didn't. The first undeniable sign was a text I wasn't meant to see. My father's account drained, my inheritance siphoned. My uncle's name appeared on every transaction. My cousin's gloating messages weren't jokes, they were blueprints of humiliation. My mother, her silence, the final confirmation. Everyone I trusted had turned predator. Shock hit me, but only for a moment. Then I started thinking, strategizing, calculating. I didn't cry, I didn't scream, I wrote, I recorded, I consulted lawyers. I traced every account, every connection, every lie. I was patient, I was methodical. Revenge isn't chaos, it's precision. I watched them, the way they flaunted their victories, the way they assumed I was powerless. They left breadcrumbs, arrogant, careless, and I collected every one. By the time the funeral came, I had already orchestrated the collapse. The men in black weren't my soldiers, they were emissaries. My father's old contacts, the ones he had quietly protected, the ones no one dared cross. The Don's reputation preceded him. My aunt's laughter faltered when she saw the SUVs. My uncle's smirk faded. "Miss Olivia," the man said again, bowing slightly, "he's been expecting you." I stepped forward. Every eye followed me, but I didn't glance back. Not at my cousins, not at my mother, not at the empty smugness of my uncle. The funeral became my stage. I spoke softly to the dawn, relaying the betrayals in a voice calm enough to mask the storm beneath. Names, figures, evidence, every insult, every mock, every slight, meticulously documented. I watched my uncle's color drain, my aunt's jaw tighten, my cousins fidget, their whispers drowned by the gravity of the room. They realized, all at once, that the game had flipped. By nightfall, the financial accounts frozen, properties seized, reputations tarnished. My uncle, my aunt, my cousins, they were left scrambling, powerless. My mother still didn't speak, but her glance met mine, and I felt the shift. Respect, finally, or at least fear. I didn't celebrate, I didn't gloat. Revenge tastes best in silence. I walked away from the cemetery, the rain washing my dress clean, the words of mockery fading into the wind. My father had been robbed, humiliated, betrayed, but I had restored the balance. Not with noise, not with emotion, but with deliberate, cold precision. Justice doesn't scream, it arrives quietly, and when it does, the world notices. I glanced back once, at the gravestone glistening under the gray sky, and I whispered, not to them, not to anyone, but to myself, "You underestimated me, always." And with that, I left the past buried, letting the weight of their downfall settle behind me. The future was mine.